Hi, today I would like to talk about the recent announcement from UPSC about the change time slot that you have got. UPSC considers the kind of situation that the country is going through, and then they have extended the date. And to the calculation of most of the people, they have extended date more than anybody was calculating or expecting. I suppose I had a lot of calls from several students, and then they went into celebratory mode. I hope when I'm recording this video, the celebration is over. Don't forget one thing, everybody has got extra time. So it's not only you who has got extra time, everybody has got extra time. So by this logic, I'm assuming the nature of competition to go more tough. It's going to get more difficult because everybody will be better prepared. Cutoff may go up, who knows? So I suppose you keep this in mind. The differentiator is these extra weeks that you have got. The extra weeks, when I say the next 8-9 weeks that what you do is going to be ultimate differentiator for you and the other people who are going to take this examination. I would like you to give some suggestions based on some experience that we have in the field, some caution if I may say. I would like you to basically approach this entire period not like as an open drift that you have, but a time boxing approach I would like to mention. You demarcate time, and based on the time that you have allocated for a particular purpose, you accordingly should be moving around, and that's something which I would like you to explain here. One thing that I'm expecting that you should be doing in this case, in this time boxing, is that you should keep some time for reading. This reading can be an item for your main examination and for PT examination both, but then this reading should also include some component which is of your optional essay. These are the things for the main examination. I'm basically interested in next, I would say 8 to 9 weeks. In fact, 3 things I would like to mention. Every day I have got certain hours of fresh reading. Let's say 3 hours or 2 hours, don't expand, don't go beyond that, and don't really disturb it. Whatever you do irrespective, you must say that I have fixed 4 hours for fresh reading. Whatever you have allocated, everybody is very individual, but you must allocate some time for fresh reading, which goes in the bracket of mains. I'm talking about the time frame which is before independence, 15th of August. After that, of course, you have to go again in the mode of PT, that the way you were there just before you stopped. And intentionally pick up those areas which you just suddenly stopped because PT came and then you could not finish off those targets that you had for main examination. Pick up that and read those portions. Second thing that you should be doing is that you should be basically revising. There should be some hours allocated every day. Time boxing, like I have boxed 3 hours. Or maybe you can say particularly 5 o'clock to 8 o'clock in the evening, 3 hours is allocated only for revision. Whatever 3 hours. In those 3 hours, if you're not revising, you're not doing anything else. That's the beauty of time boxing. If you allocated certain time and if that work is not being done, there's nothing else being done. And then only discipline comes. Because I have a feeling that a lot of you would get carried because of plenty of time suddenly coming at your disposal as a kind of a big lottery coming and then lot of flood of time that coming and let me take this and this and you become ambitious and then everything goes away. Time boxing is very important. Whatever hour that you have fixed, within that time, if that task is being done, if it is not being done, nothing else is entering into that box. So first thing is reading, second thing is revising, and third thing which I am talking about is practice. This practice would include mains practice. This practice would also include for PT practice. In fact, I would like you to mention that CSE 10,000, most of you must be having that access to that. On our website it is available. Pick up those questions of PT every day and every day identify some areas that you think that you are not very good at. So go read that, go revise that. Every day you must decide that I have to write some answers. There are test series coming which is for a specific this period. That's going to really discipline you. If the test series is coming for next, let's say about 7-8 weeks, I suppose this time is the real differentiator and I'd like you to really make good use of this time. And that is why I'm talking about the first reading time boxing. You have got revision time boxing. and practice time boxing. These 3 acts must be done in a specific period of time, and you may allocate morning 5 to 8 or whatever, 10 to 12, this, and then probably 3 to 5 or whatever, 5 to 8, whichever time that you got. Please box these 3 things. Another thing I would like to add here, that while you are preparing for all this reading, revision and practice, please don't forget that current is a very vital component. Current, the nature would not change, the time frame does change. The time frame that you were having earlier, keeping in mind the previous scheme of examination that you had for UPSC, doesn't apply anymore in that format. But the format only changes, the time frame only changes. I like you to, for PT, go up to early September, and then that's what you have got is 1.5 years, September 2020 backward. Last 6 months always important. So when you're doing current affair preparation, I would like for PT, do not think that UPSC must have set the question and then they are asking the same question. No. Expect that they can ask fresh set of questions where the questions can be asked from those events which are happening now. And don't overload yourself with only one set of information on corona, which what everybody is talking about, all newspapers and every channel is talking about. Please keep your base as big, as detailed as that. For that we are conducting some classes also. Very soon you will have notification. We were waiting actually for the UPSC notification. Now we have UPSC notification in our hand. So we are pushing this current affair classes little further. Please watch out our website for the exact date, and then you can really make good use of the classes that we get conducted. We have a tradition of getting a lot of questions from those sessions, and I invite all of you to attend those sessions. Another thing which I would like to pick up is essay writing. A lot of people may just ignore this essay writing. I like you to keep a target for yourself. Here you can keep a target that I'll make a collection of information on themes of various essays, like you got social essays, you got essays based on women, essay based on philosophical nature, economic nature, political nature, educational essays, whatever environmental, collect information. I'll collect on these many themes for essay material. I would also have some target, like I would be basically structuring, let's say 20, I'll make a flow chart of those different essays. And I'll write maybe 7 essays or 10 essays during this period. Please fix that essay target also, and that is very vital. If you have internalized this one basic fact, this is what I'm basically trying to say. This extension of time is not only for you, it's for everybody. And then if you are making good use of it, you and you alone are ahead of others. And this is very much as an opportunity sent to you. I know that there is a lot of time. There's a lot of time to change the result, but there's not a lot of time to waste. Don't waste. Every single minute would ultimately count. And I think you have extra time. It doesn't mean that you have extra time to waste. Make good use of it, and I'm sure you'll be proud of your result. My best wishes are with you.